Okay, so we'll get back to Lady Ugiri in a moment, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and take on the new set of side quests that has popped up here in Namai, so why don't we go ahead and start taking them on. Oh, where's the first one? Oh. Yeah, Alhata, you're trying to hide on me, are you? Maybe we can rectify that in order to earn your trust. So let's take his level 64 challenge entitled The Tomb Patrol. Alhata is not a fan of weasels. You there, fancy making some gil? There's a bamboo thicket nearby that the villagers often take from to make scarecrows. However, some mad weasels have appeared in the area of late, and no one has been able to collect any bamboo since. Word has it there are 3 of them. I will reward you well if you are able to slaughter the whole bunch. You got it, sir. And for those of you wondering where the reference comes from, the Tomb Patrol, that's from the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Those were the animated weasel lackeys of Judge Doom. So, yeah, we want to get over to this side. See if we can't find these weasels. Keep in mind, though, I will not be using random physical comedy to make them laugh themselves to death. We can pick up this Aether Current, though. Correction, they did. Yeah, correction there, Adam, they did. Yeah, it wasn't almost, it actually happened. Okay, let's summon my Chocobo, because combat's gonna be required. Here we go. Yeah, these weasels look mad alright. Yeah, they're gonna come right on top of me. Need to get him out of here as soon as we can. And my Chocobo gets the winning kill there. Alright, let's take you out. And put a Gears Kogo through your gut. Yeah, we'll take you down. Gotcha. So, back to Namai. So yeah, we kicked some weasel butt. Yeah, now according to Weird Al Yankovic, it is Weasel Stomping Day. Now, I mentioned Weasel Stomping Day before in this Let's Play. Now it actually came to pass. Weasel Stomping Day. Hey! I know, Hata, we're coming. Finished. Fantastic. Now that I think of it, there was a time when the villagers used something other than scarecrows to protect their fields. Apparently, people used to prop up the impaled carcasses of beasts in order to ward off vermin. Really? Some say they used the corpses of baby weasels. Perhaps we only have ourselves to blame for this recent predicament. Maybe. Maybe there are, Hata. Yeah. So much viciousness. Who knew they had it in them? I certainly didn't think they did. So let's go to this next one. We spoke with Honami before, but now she has a quest with an Aether Current attached to it. Let's take her level 64 challenge entitled Fly, My Pretties! Honami needs your help with a pest problem. You have doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddles as children. We certainly require just as much attention. There's rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speaking with my husband Agata, I know he'll be glad for any help he can get. Alright. See how he's gonna be up here, so let's find a way to get to him. Around this. In order to get closer to where he is. Ah, hey there, Valkyrie. Good to see you this morning. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, it's still not afternoon yet. Still not enough for another hour and a quarter or so. Hello there. If you would like to help me tend my fields, that sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and right farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. It is a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come speak with me again once you're done. Yeah, maybe we can dress in our swimsuit for this one, because yeah, we really don't need to be in armor here. Not unless pulling out these weeds causes pests to appear. And then there'll be another rice paddy on the top tier. Here we go. Yeah, my mount likes the attention. My mount likes the attention. And we'll take this one out. And go back to Agata. Hello. I see I've worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will be not your job per se, we shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in this birdcage. Please set them free near my paddy fields. Alright. Once they've all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I have trained them to recognize that as their signal to begin working. Yeah, we go to where the spot is, and then free the sparrows. Yeah, not exactly Alfred Hitchcock, but hey, we're gonna get the job done here with this cage of sparrows. And then clap near them. Where's our clap? Hey you, get to work! And off they scatter. And that's pretty fun and funny to do that. But the fact that they took the clapping of a stranger seriously, I'm impressed. Thank you so much for all your help. I will not need to worry about pests for the time being. I have told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. I still have work to take care of here. As the sun rises on a new day here in Namai. Let's go back to Honami to let her know the task is done. Which may mean having to go around here. But whatever gets us to where we need to be, right? Okay, Honami, success. Hello again. I do hope the work was not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction where you are able to taste the very rice you have reaped, words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. Well, thank you very much, young lady. So, which earrings will we take? We'll be taking these. Now we're starting to see level 64 gear put into play. And we got an Aether Current out of that, so... yeah, now that I'm starting to see stuff that is stronger than what I could be wielding, So that has determination and crit hit rate attached to it. I would lose the determination, but I would gain accuracy. So yeah, I'll accept. I'll accept that. In fact, I'll also add it to my armor set as well. So yeah, I'll lose determination, but I'm gonna gain in accuracy. So yeah, it may not be all that much, but it is a gain. Plus, people wanted me to add more to my crit hit anyway. So why don't we go ahead and take on this quest over here next. That's all the way up here. Hojo? What are you doing here? This isn't Final Fantasy VII. What's someone like you doing here? Yeah, perhaps it's a good idea I'm armored. Maybe I can kick his ass when he goes and loses his mind when trying to deal with Jenova. Let's go ahead and speak with him for the level 64 challenge entitled Beyond the Powers of Stone. Hojo is searching for a strapping specimen to help with some heavy lifting. There are so many frivolous things in this world. We all obsess with our meaningless trinkets, and no one stops to consider important things like terraced paddy fields. The stones that support each field are in need of constant repair, and yet no one seems to care. It's a tough job for one man alone. From the look of you, I would say you are capable of lifting a stone or two. Would you mind lending me your strength? I will take care of the repair work itself. I simply need you to move several piles of stones to the south, closer to the rice paddies. Yeah, you got it there, mad scientist. We gotta get 4 piles of stones. Yeah, that's what I envisioned that Hojo would sound like in Final Fantasy VII if he was given a voice. But of course, since we know that there is a Final Fantasy VII remake in development, I would like to imagine that that would be something similar to what I envisioned when they cast the voice for Hojo. Just have that stereotypical mad scientist voice that just goes so well with someone in his position. Messing around with Jenova, really making things bad for the people of Midgar, performing ridiculous experiments. I mean, it's just that voice is just so him. It's just so him. So now we gotta place the stones in the designated areas, which you can see are pretty scattered. So we're gonna have to go around the various directions in order to find the preferred spots. We'll go ahead and take a right in order to get to the first area. Yeah, so this should be the spot we need. Unless it's on the top tier. Nope, it's right here. Alright, let's set down rock pile number 1. Then the others are a little closer to Namai. Alright, let's go after the next one. Oh, there are monsters around here. What? Why are there monsters in the rice paddies? How could you? Yeah, how could you? I'm guessing we'll want to be over right there, yep. So set another pile over here. Then north for the next 2. Make sure I get the path right. And we want to go over this. And set a pile over here. Yeah, this one's right near Hojo. He could have moved this one himself. But then again, he is a mad scientist. He's brains, not brawn. Yeah. Hojo. Of all the names to give a person in a Final Fantasy game, Hojo. Like, does that make sense to any of you guys? Alright, let's go give the Mad Doctor the good news. And see what nefarious plans he has for these piles of stones now that I've placed them in the intended spots. Alright, Hojo. Thank you very much. Now begins the hard work. One does not simply pile the stones aimlessly. One does not simply pile the stones aimlessly. There is a special technique that must be employed. I had been training an apprentice, but they were conscripted for that blasted Imperial army. Not a day goes by that I do not long for their return. But there I go, sharing my entire life story with a total stranger yet again. Here is your reward. Thank you there, Hojo. Well, if nothing else, it seems you've found a new life for yourself, and we wish you the best of luck. So finally, our last spot is going to be right around where we got that access to that one spring that led us to the HQ of the Doman Liberation Front, the House of the Fierce. And so we're coming in and taking a massive fall damage to speak with Fukata, who has our last opportunity to get a side quest for the time being. So let's take on his level 64 challenge entitled Something Smells. Fukata hopes you enjoy foul odors. Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I am also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around that area over there. You have my thanks. And away he goes back to casting. Yeah, we gotta sprinkle this stuff in 6 different spots. So yeah, we'll be getting a lot of work out of this one. Got this spot here and out in the open. And then, let's see if I can get around to that top area next. Well, actually, it looks like we might as well hit this spot up over here since we're so nearby. I guess it works out rather conveniently for us, doesn't it? So, more smelly liquid. Smelly liquid, smelly liquid. Yeah, thanks, Phoebe. But yeah, now I need to get around to that one spot. Ah, good kitty, you stay there. Yeah, good kitty, you stay there. Meanwhile, we'll run along the river and seek a loop around. Do I want to take this fate? I think I will. How much time do I have with my... Oh, I got plenty of time. So yeah, let's pick a fight with these Pseudo Baby. Hey, Pseudo Baby! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it's not just a wave of them. Whoa! Holy cow, these things hit hard! What? No, I give, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. I learned my lesson! I learned my lesson! What? Like, Ami, come back! We're backing off here, what are you doing? Where are you going? Holy cow, those things are strong! I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, suffice it to say, I was caught off guard. I was thinking we'd just be simply be fighting a wave of those things, but nope. We're not going to be afforded a luxury like that. So now we've got to try and sneak around them instead. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. I was not expecting that at all. Like, me against what was supposedly 3 weak enemies, but it turns out they weren't even weak. They were far stronger than I was. Well, you don't need to, Adam. Like, you choose... Like, it's up to you to choose what kind of name you would want to create for your character. It can be something that's... that kind of runs along what people would think to see of in a game like this. And sometimes other people will just come up with names there that are just completely random and out of nowhere. Yeah, like someone, for example, has named themselves Gizmo. Like the little gremlin from the Gremlin movies. And then for a good bit of yesterday's streams, we were running into a guy named Delicious Sandwiches. So yeah, people will just either choose something that seems like it's perfectly in tune with the game, or they'll just do something with a name that's completely random. Like even with Skyla, that she chose to name her character Lady Cynthia, is just something that's... You're wondering, like, well, why'd she choose to do that? And I'll actually tell you, because she's told me a lot about it. The reason why Skyla chose Lady Cynthia as the name for her avatar was inspired by one of the Pokemon League champions, whose name actually is Cynthia. And so she decided to use that as the inspiration for her character's name. Take the fall damage. All but 1 point of it. But yeah, whatever reason you have for naming a character the way that you do, it's all up to your imagination there, Adam. You're free, if you ever wanted to play a game like this, to name a character however you wanted. Like, you could use your real name if you wanted to. Like, there are people who have done that. There are people who have done that in this game. And so, yeah, like, it's all up to your imagination. And in the meantime, we welcome a new viewer to our channel, Philip Mason. Welcome to Let's Play Novora Autism. Nice to welcome you to the channel this morning. We're glad to have you with us. And we're about to deliver the finish to this quest to Fukata. Finished already. Fantastic. No doubt you are wondering just why that liquid smells so foul. Well, it's made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic to name but a few. It does a fantastic job of keeping the beast at bay. One of my friends in the Alamegan Resistance taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes, let's see, 3 thorough scrubbings to do it? I think we can accommodate that. We now have ourselves another use of an Aether Current. Plus, for the time being, we've cleaned out all of the side quests that are available here in Namai. So yeah, that didn't take long at all, and we even got 2 Aether Currents out of it. So yeah, not a bad haul to get us started in this place.